To date, my aquarium co-op unboxing video is my most popular video. And in that video, I just ordered 3 items that I commonly order from the co-op. And as I opened them, I talked about the benefits that I have experienced with them. And I just gave you my recommendations on them. And it's, like I said, it's been my most popular video. That order though, may have been my last order from Aquarium Co-op. I'm Mitch, and you're watching Scruffy City Aquatics. Yeah, I know, that's kind of clickbaity, but it just seemed fun, right? So, yes, that actually may have been one of my final orders from Aquarium Co-op, at least for those 3 products, because I don't need to order them from Aquarium Co-op anymore. One of my local fish stores, Aquatic Marine, now carries Aquarium Co-op products in the store. I can't tell you how excited I am about this. Just being able to walk in and buy Easy Green or root tabs or the co-op's test strips when I need them, it's great. It just makes me giddy. Makes me want to go buy them now. But I don't need them because you just saw an unboxing and I have plenty. But I have had root tabs. I had to go purchase some new root tabs. So I'm supporting them any way that I can. It's actually been a few weeks at this point since they got them, and I've just had a lot of trouble trying to get this video made and out there. And I've wanted to talk about it. I have brought it up, I think, on live streams and maybe even mentioned it in other places, but it's really exciting for my area to have these products. There's a lot of us in Knoxville who like Aquarium Co-op and have been using their products for a number of years, and we're really excited to have them. So thank you, Aquarium Co-op. Corey, we're glad that you're in our neighborhood now with the what is it, partnership program. It's really exciting that you've partnered with Aquatic Marine. They're great people and they've got a great business, and yeah, it's great. It's great. I thought I'd take a moment and just kind of talk about some of the products that are there. Maybe they're products that would be good for you, maybe not. Not all of them are products that I need, but you know, glad to have them. A few weeks back, I was actually in Aquatic Marine talking with the store manager, Isaac, and I mentioned to Isaac that this program was available and I would love to be able to purchase the products from him instead of having to order them from the co-op and pay shipping and wait for them. And so he asked me a lot of questions about the products, what I liked about the products. We talked about the sponge filters. I told him about the new heaters and the lights that are coming out and all of that stuff. And he seemed very interested. I left feeling like I'd had a good sales pitch on the products. Little did I know they had already arrived. And he just wasn't willing to tell me because they weren't ready to go out on the shelf. And I think it was a Saturday. It was busy. We don't usually have those kind of conversations when it's that busy. It was a few weeks before I went back, unfortunately, and I hate to say that. I just didn't need anything, and I didn't have the time to stop in and chat. So, yeah, I missed them going on the shelf, and when I found out about them, I was shocked, and I asked, I was like, how long have they been here? And it was like the week after you were in. It's like, oh no. But yeah, I immediately, well, not immediately, but as soon as I was told that I could, I went to the East Tennessee Aquatic Association's Facebook group and shared that they were there, and it had a huge response. A lot of people were excited. That was really cool. The footage I'm about to show you was from a few weeks ago. All the products were in at the time. They've sold out of a few and had to do a couple of orders since then. I don't know what the stock's like today, so if you're in the Knoxville area and you go by there, these may not all be on the shelf right now, but they are trying to keep them in stock. I know when I was in there last, Easy Green was out. They may or may not have had root tabs, but everything else I think was there. Now, I'm not used to filming in public yet. It's something that I'm not completely comfortable with, and the store was fairly busy the day that I went in there, and I felt awkward walking around with my phone videotaping all these products, but hopefully that's something I get over as time goes on, because I want to be able to share these experiences with you. You know, when I go shopping for pond plants, I may have a project coming up that I'm excited about. And as different things happen and I go shopping, I want to share that. So I got to get over that, but right now it's still kind of awkward. This is Aquatic Marine as I'm walking in. Like I said, it's the store I go to the most. I've got 3 really great fish stores in the area. But this one's closer to me, and I really like the people there, so I frequent this store. I was excited to see all the products as soon as I walked in. They're where you can see them from the door. They're over on the dry goods side in one of the middle aisles, but you can see it. And I walked up and I was just, you know, all these green boxes on display, and then, you know, the Zis, which isn't in a green box. But anyway, all this, and then you've got all the fertilizers and the test strips and the fry food, you know, baby brine shrimp eggs, the Zis hatchery. It's just, it's really, really great to have these in the area. I'm gonna say great 1,000,000 times. They do have the auto feeder, which I thought was cool. I've thought about purchasing this a few times, but for me, I don't know that I necessarily need an auto feeder. I feed different stuff, and yeah, it's not something that I'm going to purchase, but it might be something for you. I believe they have the full line of sponge filters. They had the Nano, which I've not used. I do have a small in my 10-gallon. I love that filter. It does a great job in my 10-gallon. I could probably run a medium in there and it would still be good. I have run a medium in there before, but I like the small. It takes up less space. The medium filter is my go-to. I would recommend it over the large. It fits, you know, it does a great job in the 75. I would probably run 2 just for me. The large is a little big when you go to clean it out, and that's the only thing I don't like about it. They have the Pleco caves, which I currently don't have Plecos, but maybe one day I will. I almost dropped the box there. The Apisto caves, which also not something that I have. And then the Zis Easy Breeder, which I may eventually buy. I've been considering that if I'm going to keep doing Cory eggs. The root tabs, which I've mentioned, I love Aquarium Co-op's root tabs. They have the 20. And one thing I did talk with them about is they also have them in a pack of 60, and they didn't realize that. I would love to see those in my store because I would buy those over the 20. Still a great deal at 20 though. Easy Green, Easy Carbon, Easy Iron, great products. I love Easy Green. I'm probably going to try Easy Carbon when I run out of Excel. You've seen me talk about the ammonia and the multi-test strips. I've tested them to my API kit. I really like these. I think they do a great job. I would have bought the fry food. I almost bought the fry food. I actually picked up fry food from another store. After these would have been on the shelf, had I gone by Aquatic Marine, I would have known it, and I feel bad about that. But I will pick this up eventually when I run out of fry food. The brine shrimp eggs seem to be a pretty good deal to me. I may buy these and try to do like a DIY. I do not need the volume of the blender from Zis. It's not something that would fit in my setup, so I need to do something smaller, but I'll probably buy the Co-op's eggs. This is the Easy Planter. I thought this was cool. This is something that, again, doesn't work for me, but I could see a lot of people using it. I've heard of people that have trouble with plants being uprooted using them. Great product for that. It's a great idea. And it looks good. You can turn it around different ways so you can buy multiple. Even though all the molds are the same, you can buy multiple. I didn't realize at first that they also had products over here. We have the pre-filter, the large pre-filter. I have this on my canister filter. I highly recommend it. It doesn't clog up all that often, but it keeps large debris from getting stopped up. And it is closed up at the bottom, which is the key selling point for these. A lot of times when you order these on Amazon, you might get them cheaper, but they have a hole in the bottom, and you can suck fry and shrimp up that way. And here's a smaller one if you've got a smaller filter. Highly recommend these. Highly recommend. Those are not the Co-op's breeder boxes. Those are the Lee's specimens, which are a great product. I said that in not such an encouraging way. I want the Co-op breeder boxes in my store because I would buy one. But I think it's Lee's. I'm going to stumble over that for some reason. They're great. I've heard nothing but great things about them, and the price is reasonable. Not as cheap as the Co-op, but very reasonably priced. So that's all the products that are currently in my store. Not my store, I don't own it, but the store that I frequent, my local shop that I go to. Again, it's great to have them in the area. It's great to not have to wait a couple of days, which, listen, if you don't have Aquarium Co-op products in your neighborhood, they still get it to you in like a couple of days most of the time. So I highly recommend ordering from them. Most of the stuff that I buy from them are the products that have their name on it. It's their products. They're the only place to get it up until now with this program. All my food and everything I buy locally because I want to support the local hobby, and having these products in one of my local stores where I can support the local hobby is a big deal to me. I feel that it's really important that as hobbyists we support the hobby, and that's the business side of it as well. And supporting those local stores and the employees that are there and the owners who, you know, many of them are doing their best to support the hobby in the ways that they can. I feel like that's a big deal. I feel like that's a responsibility of the hobbyist. And I know we can often trade and sell things amongst ourselves and save a few dollars. And I'm not condemning that at all. I've done that. It's, you know, there's a time and a place for that as well. But anything we can get from the local store, I recommend it. And we need to remember that the local store is the entry point for most people, whether it be a PetSmart or a mom and pop shop like Aquatic Marine. These places are where people get into the hobby. And so supporting them supports the growth of the hobby. So buy your food at your local store. If they don't carry it, ask them if they can carry it. The program with Aquarium Co-op has now been opened up to other stores. They're asking people to tell their stores, reach out to us if you want to be part of this program. Reach out to your store, tell them about it. You know, send them a link, send them an email with Aquarium Co-op's products or their webpage. Let them know they can buy it at wholesale so that they can make some dollars off of it, and that you would rather support them than support Aquarium Co-op. That's not what I'm trying to say, but you know what I'm saying. You know where I'm getting at. Support your local hobby, support your local store, and enjoy Aquarium Co-op products. They are great. I do love everything that I buy from them, and that's my recommendation. I'm, again, just excited. It's great. Thank you for checking out this video. I hope you enjoyed it. I did. It's been great. If you enjoyed the video, like it, subscribe to the channel. You can hit the notification bell to know what's going on with the channel. I am currently trying to do 30 videos in 30 days. This is just for fun. I'm just trying to be creative with it. This is probably the most produced video I'm going to put out. You know, I've put out, I think, 6 videos now daily, and it's been a lot of fun. We're also live streaming once a week. My co-host Tanner and I, it's been growing. It's been getting more and more fun. We hardly kept up with the chat last time. We may not have kept with the chat last time. But yeah, thank you everyone who supported the channel. Thank you everyone who subscribed. Thank you everyone who just watched the video, whether you liked it or not. I appreciate it. If you would really like to support the channel, please comment on the video. Let me know, what Aquarium Co-op products do you like to use? Where do you buy your Aquarium Co-op products? What products would you like to see Aquarium Co-op carry? Or share with the stores. I know there's a few products that I want that my store doesn't have yet. I've got 2 heaters that are about 3 years old. That means they're end of life. I'm going to need heaters, and I definitely want to have those heaters on hand before these go out. I'd really like to get the Aquarium Co-op heaters, hoping they become part of the program soon and I can get them at my local store. And then that light, I don't necessarily need a light, but would I like to try the Aquarium Co-op light? Yes, I would. So, you know, hopefully that becomes part of the program. Hopefully I get to see those products in my store. Hopefully you can too. Check out aquariumcoop.com. Go talk to your local store. If you're in the Knoxville area, go to Aquatic Marine. Tell them I said hi. I hope you're enjoying your tanks. Stay scruffy.